We are going to stick with Everton for another season in this Journeyman career mode. We of course qualified for Europa League, finishing in 5th place. We went out early in the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. Hopefully we can do something with that going into next season. And I am looking at the team and I do believe we need a new central defensive midfielder. Yes, Greco and Garner are both good, but I believe we can do a little bit better on one of them. And Pickford, yes, he's 37 years old, but I want to keep him for at least half a season more, because he's been here for like if I do believe we are in 2030 or 2031 right now, and I don't know when he joined Everton, 2016, so he's been there for like 15 years, so I want to keep him. He is the captain of the team, he deserves to be here. We of course have young Atkins here, who is just 19 years old and is the future number 1, but Pickford will stay as our number 1 for a little bit more. But let's go all out and find a quality defensive midfielder to Everton. And we can also see that Jordan Pickford is actually retiring at the end of the season, so he deserves to be the starting goalkeeper for the rest of his career. We have made our first and only sale of this summer, as we are only going to make one signing as well, and it is a DM position. And if you've seen previous videos, you know exactly who this is. It is of course Tim, our backup defensive midfielder, who has gone to Brentford for 22.8 million, and that means we can now go and buy a starting 11 central defensive midfielder to upgrade the squad. And we have got our new defensive midfielder here. It is a huge signing. He only had 12 months left of his deal at Real Betis. It is the Belgian defensive midfielder, the huge talent Sano de Bast, who has joined us for 60 million euros, and he's a huge upgrade in the current squad. And Sano de Bast fits perfectly into the right defensive midfield role, and this is how the team is going into season number 4 at Everton. And in season number, is it 8? Season number 6, 7, 8 in the Journeyman career mode, I have no idea. I do believe it's season number 8, but yeah, the team is looking good. We are now an Europa League team, of course. We have the quality for it in most places. Hopefully Pickford won't go too much down in his rating. It will be interesting to see how we cope with Premier League and Europa League football. But yeah, let's just get cracked on with the season. Can we get a perfect start to the Premier League season? We cannot. Our 3-2 run continues. Can we bounce back away to Crystal Palace? And it's back-to-back losses. Bournemouth is up next at home, and we have lost 3 in a row. And we have had a nightmare start to the season. 3 games, 3 losses. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't really know what to say. Arsenal have had an even worse start than us, but as an Europa League team, losing our 3 first games of the season is just unacceptable. And right now, I wish we moved clubs in the summer, but yeah, hopefully we can bounce back. And I'm honestly considering putting all eggs into the basket and going for the Europa League. And we can see we have Napoli away from home. We have this Belgian team, Union SG, at home. We have Sparta Rotterdam, I do believe it is, at home. We have PSV at home, so 2 Dutch teams. We have Valencia away. We have Club Brugge at home. Copenhagen away from home, and also Apoel away from home. So it's not the easiest of games, but we should definitely get our way through. There are big chances we can lose our first 4 games of the season. We are now at Anfield, but it's a 2-2 draw. Norwich in the Carabao Cup, and we are already out of that as well. Brentford at home. Surely we can pick up our first win of the season. Yes, we do. 1-0. I have no idea why we have had such a poor start to the season. 1 win, 1 drawing game, and 3 losses in the league. We are also out of the Carabao Cup as well. Yeah, this is far from ideal start. Hopefully we can bounce back. I don't even know what to say. Hopefully we can win against Napoli away from home in the Europa League. It will be a cool matchup, but yeah, I have no idea what has gone wrong. Like, we have a good squad. We finished 5th last season. Igamani is scoring goals. So yeah, why have we been so bad? We can even see Tyrer here getting a match. I have no idea why he picks up a game. I'm sorry, Tyrer, but you are not meant to be played. So yeah, he's gone. But yeah, we are just nowhere near our best. And Binks has been playing instead of Bombito. Yeah, Anyways, let's pick up our form and show how good we really are. And it's a very cool matchup. Our first game in the Europa League is against Napoli. It will not be easy, of course, but it will be very fun. Hopefully, we can find some good form in the Europa League, as we have been just messing around in the Premier League so far. And we are looking to get a perfect start straight away here. The Bast finds no way, that's a free kick to Napoli. No referee, come on, man. Osimhen against Ricky. He gets past Ricky, but Meir also tries to get past him. Osimhen is just playing around. Thankfully, the shot from the right winger is absolutely woeful. But Robinson, what are you doing? What are you doing, Robinson? Thankfully, Osimhen is having a poor shot now. And if we play like this in the Premier League, no wonder we are having a horrible time. But now Igamane finds space behind their Napoli defense. Igamane, our first shot of the game. Our first shot. And it hits the post and goes out. And that was so close to a wonderful counter-attack. Igamane. Can he find Anthony Gordon? It's a perfect ball to Anthony Gordon. And he makes no mistakes. And he gives Everton the lead away in Italy. Omari Hötkinson. Igamane. Out to Pausans. And now we can double our lead here in Naples. Igamane. He shoots. And he can't score again. It's wide this time from Igamane. And that should have been 2. I was so sure that went in, but no, it didn't. Anthony Gordon to Igamane. This time Igamane. This time, surely this time. Yes, this time he scores. It's his 3rd chance of the game. Thankfully, he makes it count this time. And we are now up 2-0 in Napoli. And we are finally starting to show some great form. And it's so easy to play through Napoli's defense. They are playing like not an Italian team, to say so. Even though we can't make anything from that chance. But this first half has been very, very good in terms of the scoreline. Bombito, Pausans. Gordon is alone on the left here. He does a fake Rabona to Hötkinson. Pausans. And Fran Garcia intercepts it. El Hilali down the right for Napoli. Tries the cross. He finds Gakpo, and the former Liverpool player managed to score there. And that is a crazy header by the Napoli forward. And yeah, I'm sure every Liverpool fan enjoyed that the former Liverpool player scores against Everton. And what a header that is. He absolutely destroys Bombito in the air, and he managed to get the ball past Pickford as well. Yeah, that is an outrageous header. Cody Gakpo against Bombito, and this time Bombito wins the duel. However, he gives away a free kick. Osimhen to Gilmore, the former Chelsea player this time. Thankfully, Pickford saves it. Mario Garcia. Our left back is joining the attack. He finds Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon shoots, and it's a good save by Remiro in goal. Bombito down the left here for some reason. He wins the ball high up the pitch. Bombito. No one is going on him. No one is helping him either. He finds Gordon. Gordon to the Bast to Bombito. Bombito to Garner. Garner tries to find Hötkinson down the right. It's a poor first touch by Hötkinson. He wins it back to Igamane. Igamane shoots. Another great save by Remiro. Thuram to Cuenda. The Portuguese winger gets past Garcia, our left back. Luis Miley to Tonali. It's like a Newcastle team here. Napoli have gone all out, signing former Premier League players. Thuram. Do not concede now. Do not concede now. Get it away. Bombito wins it this time. Garner. He clears it, but it's not far enough. Victor Osimhen to Gakpo, and he scores again. It's in the 93rd minute, even though it was added just to. Cody Gakpo scores again, and it's 2-2. And we have bottled it right at the end, and it's just a story of Everton's league start so far. Unfortunately, that is game over, and it's a draw in Napoli. It's not a bad result on paper, but when we are leading 2-0 and conceding in the 60th minute and in the 93rd minute, it's just a shame and a big disappointment. And it doesn't get a lot easier. It's away to Man City, but we get a draw. Union SG at home in the Europa League, and we win 2-1. Burnley at home at Goodison Park, and now we are finally getting some wins on the table. Ipswich away from home is up next, and it's another win. Sparta Rotterdam is the next team that comes to Goodison Park, and it ends with a 1-1 draw. Chelsea at home is the next Premier League game, and we win once again 2-1. So despite our horrendous start to the Premier League, we are now up to 6th place, even though we are a decent amount of points away from 5th. We are 3 points behind already. However, the form we are now showing is really promising here at Everton. And yeah, next up it is Arsenal away from home. Igamane is of course our top goal scorer. He scored 8 goals and got 2 assists so far. Gordon has picked up 6 goals, 4 assists. Sons has picked up 4 goals, 2 assists. And Omari Hutchinson 1 goal and 4 assists from our attacking midfielder. It's now Arsenal away from home, a huge opportunity to continue our great form now in all competitions really. There is a while since we've lost, so yeah, a huge opportunity to continue our great streak. Hugo Ekitike for Arsenal here. They are looking to create the first attack of the game. It's Hugo Ekitike, and the current Liverpool player in real life, scores and give Arsenal the lead after just 6 minutes. And it's the first attack of the game, and it is the first goal. Can we bounce back straight away? We are playing some good football here. Hutchinson with a horrible pass against his former side. Hugo Ekitike finds Bukayo Saka. Can he double Arsenal's lead early on? He tries his shot. Thankfully it's wide. Robinson to Sons. Sons tries to cross to Igamane. It's headed out by Kivior. We keep the pressure on. Omari Hutchinson tries his luck, but it's not far away from the top corner. Saka against our defenders to Hugo Ekitike, and it's 2-0. It's the French strikers taking off the game after just 26 minutes, and it's looking like it will be a very difficult game here at the Emirates Stadium. But we have find ourselves a decent attack here. Anthony Gordon, surely this time, Anthony Gordon, yes, it's in. We are now back in it, we get one back, and we are now just trailing 2-1. Come on. Saka to Ekitike, Bombito with a massive tackle there. It could have easily been another goal for Arsenal, but thankfully our Canadian defender showed his class. Hutchinson, he tries a beautiful long-range pass there to Igamane, and that is not 2-2. Igamane hits the post for the second game in a row, just like he did against Napoli. He is very close to find a beautiful goal. That could have been a wonderful assist by Omari Hutchinson as well. However, we keep the pressure on. Gordon, this time, no, so close. Can we create something from the corner to end the first half here? It's a good cross. Chouameni wins it for Arsenal. Can we keep it up? Yes, we can. Hutchinson with the cross. It is a good cross. Ekitike heads it away. He does everything well this game, but the bust. And that's a good save by Arsenal's goalkeeper. And that's so close once again. Omari Hutchinson finds Igamane with a wonderful through ball. This time Igamane, this time it's in. We are back in it. We have equalized. It's now 2-2. And maybe this time we can actually be the side that makes the comeback. Hutchinson and another wonderful ball by our English attacking midfielder. Maybe it's 3-2 this time. Restes with a huge save. And that would have been a perfect counter-attacking goal. Ekitike against Bombito. Bombito with another wonderful defensive action. Omari Hutchinson. Now we are on the attack again. Arsenal have completely folded in the second half. Pausan shoots. Restes saves. Hutchinson with the corner. It is a good corner to Meir. And he hits the post. And we were just inches away from finding a potential winner here. But now Arsenal are on the attack instead. Bukayo Saka to Ekitike, and of course when he gets the chance he scores. That's not the best of defending from us, but Arsenal's attack is just so dangerous. Saka and Ekitike links up again, and it's a hat-trick for Arsenal's French striker. Bukayo Saka to Ekitike again, and it's 4-2. That is game over, and it's the 4th goal for Ekitike, and he has absolutely destroyed us. Maybe we can get 1 goal back here. Hutchinson tries his luck. We still keep the ball. Hutchinson to Garner, who has come on as a substitute this game. James Garner shoots, and we have maybe some last minute hope here, and it's another insane game we have played. It's now 4-3 to Arsenal. Hopefully we can pick up 1 more. And do we have the time for another attack? Igamane with a good ball to Pausans. No, Pausans is of course not on the pitch anymore, so it's Mundell. I've lost all control. Hutchinson, Omari Hutchinson, and Kivior blocks it, and that is game over, and we lose. An absolute thrilling game here. We lose 4-3 to Arsenal, and we unfortunately go home with 0 points, and that loss sees us fall down to 9th place in the table. It's still very close, but yeah, that would have been such a nice game to win. And next up it is PSV in the Europa League, and as we can see we are 13th in the Europa League with 1 win and 2 drawn games. So yeah, it's a big one. If we want to get the top 8, it's a must-win games against PSV, who have won just 1 game and lost 2. It's of course PSV at home, and we win 2-1. That is big. Tottenham at home is up next, and it's another 2-1 win. Another home game, and this time it is against Nottingham Forest. Can we win 3 in a row? Yes, we do, and it's a third 2-1 win in a row as well. And now we are 8th in the Europa League. Next up is Valencia, so we are starting to look pretty solid here. A win against Valencia would be absolutely tremendous. That would basically secure us top 8, I do believe, as the rest of the games are very easy. In the Premier League, we are now up to 5th place again, and we are just 1 point behind Brighton, who are 4th. So it's all to play for in the Premier League as well. And the team has seen some decent growth this season. Pickford is still 83, which is great. However, Hutchinson is up to 86. Sons is 87, Igamane 86, and Gordon on the left is 88. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with this team. Bombito is also up to 84, and his stats are insane. 91 pace, 85 defending. Insane from a centre back. But a tough away game in Spain in the Europa League ends with another 2-1 win. It's now Fulham away from home. Can we pick up 3 new points? Yes, we do. Now it's Aston Villa at home. You never know what you're gonna get from Aston Villa, and unfortunately we lose 1-0. And we now play against Brighton, who are sitting 4th in the table. It's away from home. It is a crucial game if we want to qualify for Champions League or not with this Everton team. And yeah, a win here and we are inside the top 4. A loss here and we could fall down as far as 7th place. So all to play for at the MX. And we of course will, like always, use our strongest starting 11. And we just give the ball away early on here with the bust, and maybe Brighton are gonna punish us for that. Jonathan David against Bombito. David keeps the ball still, and Chisio, we know he's got a hell of a right foot, and thankfully he hits the crossbar, and that is very cool defending from Robinson to just head it back to Jordan Pickford. And it's another horrible ball loss by us, and then Chisio, this time he's just inches away from finding the back of the net, and that is 2 horrible actions from us that leads to absolutely horrible ball losses. Pausans. We are now on the attack. Pausans, he actually tries his luck from a long range out, and it's a good attempt by our Spaniard, but Urbig makes a decent save, or a pretty good save actually. Lamine Yamal is actually at Brighton now. I can't believe it. That is absolutely insane. And what is he even doing? He has taken the Ansu Fati way of being one of the stars at Barcelona at a very young age, and then going to Brighton later in their career. But yeah, he will not be easy to defend. Lamine Yamal, as he shows here, as he shows there. And of course he's going to score. Brighton's number 7. Lamine Yamal, what are you doing at Brighton, man? What are you doing there? What rating even is he now? 94 or something? Yes, 94 rated. Lamine Yamal at Brighton. That is just crazy. Look at their team. Reinders, Hjulman. What is this team? And why is Lamptey starting? I mean, yeah, this team is absolutely insane. Hutchinson to the bust. The bust tries to find Gordon. He do so. Gordon to Igamane. Igamane gets past the goalkeeper, but Hartman is there with a last second clearance. But we still keep the ball here. Omari Hutchinson, he tries to finish shot. He tries it, and that is a wonderful hit by Omari Hutchinson. And we have equalized, and he does his celebration. And what a hit by our attacking midfielder. And he shows again exactly why we brought him in last January. And yes, the goalkeeper could have done a better job, but it's still a very good hit, even though it's almost in the middle of the goal. And Jonathan David, they are looking to bounce back, answer back straight away, but a great save by Jordan Pickford. Lamine Yamal finds another Spaniard, Hjulman, with the shot, and Pickford is forced to make another decent save. Igamane on the counter-attack. Does he have the pace to get past Hartman? He do not, unfortunately. Igamane to Hutchinson. He's looking for his second of the day here. Omari Hutchinson, but Ignacio with a good piece of defending there, and Urbig almost makes the bad mistake, but he probably had full control. And Lamine Yamal against Ricky, who will come on the winning side. It is our Italian defender, Ricky. Robinson, Igamane, 2 sons. Can our Spaniard show his class? He cannot. He hits the crossbar, and that is so close. And Yamal is down the right again. He's causing so much problems for us. And what is he gonna do this time? He gets past everyone, it seems like, to Jonathan David. He doesn't have the same class, but he's still a very good footballer. Thankfully, the shot is wide. Hutchinson, the bust. To Anthony Gordon. We are keeping the ball well here. Meyer, back to Gordon. Gordon misses the ball, and that is so unnecessary from our star player. Rutter to Yamal. Yamal, he shoots, he scores. Yeah, nothing we can do. Nothing we can do at all. And Lamine Yamal has doubled his goal tally for today. I do believe he was the one who scored the first goal. Anyways, he's just a class above everyone else. And Brighton have taken the lead. The bust. Igamane. Igamane to Sons. The bust makes the run. No, Igamane, sorry. However, here is the bust. He managed to find Hutchinson. What can he do? Omari Hutchinson. We do not have a lot more time. If we want to do something, Gordon's shot is blocked, and Inacio wins the ball again. However, he gives it away. Anthony Gordon. And that is... No, we're still keeping it. We are still keeping it. Pausans, he shoots. And Pausans! Oh my word, in the 88th minute, Pausans scores. And what a beauty that is. What an equalizer right at the end. And that is one of the favorite goals I've scored in this save at all, simply because of the volley. And that was perfection from Sons. And we kept the pressure on. Pausans. Oh my word. What a beautiful goal. And do Brighton have one more attack in them? Adingra. What can he do? Please do not concede now, boys. Please do not concede now. Bombito with a huge tackle. And that's game over. It's a 2-2 draw. We will definitely take that. And that draw sees us fall down one place to 6th. But at least we didn't let Brighton pick up all 3 points and just go far away from us. The next Europa League game is against Club Brugge at home. This should be a win, but it is a 1-1 draw. West Bromwich Albion is the next up at Goodison Park, and it's another draw. That's disappointing. We need to bounce back against Southampton if we want to get some chance at Champions League, and we lose 3-1. What is going on? Man United at home, and can our run be better? No, our poor run is continuing. And the last game of the year is against Newcastle away from home. And yeah, it's another loss. It's another loss. And despite being a single point away from 4th place at one point, we are now 13th place. Yes, it's still very tight. And we basically don't have any realistic chances of getting top 4 anymore. However, it's just 4 points to 5th place, so we can definitely get Europa football once again. But we have been such a weird form with this Everton team. In stages we win games like it's nothing, and then we go on like 5-6 games without a single win. It happens way too many times that we just go on these crazy runs, even if it's a positive run or a negative run. Anyways, we've conceded 31 goals, which is way too many. We have scored 31, which is decent, but when we concede to that amount, we are having basically zero hope of getting top 4. But yeah, we are 8th in the Europa League. We are still unbeaten there, which is great. And we can see Brighton are also in the Europa League, also unbeaten. So they keep haunting us. But yeah, in the Carabao Cup, we of course went out early to, it was Norwich. We lost 1-0 to an FA Cup opponents. We will take on Blackburn in the 3rd round. Our team is still looking very good. Pickford still at 83 rating. I don't think it has maybe gone up a rating since I looked at the team last time out. Apart from that, everyone are still at the same rating. But I'm a big fan of the team. It's fun to use. It's looking good. And yeah, although Bombito's stamina is not ideal. 66 stamina, yeah. That's unfortunate, Bombito, mate. But Pickford, 37 years old, still 83 rated. Big fan of Mr. Jordan Pickford in goal. And after 25 games in all competitions, we have kept a total of 2 clean sheets. Maybe it was the wrong decision to stay with Pickford. However, he's the captain. He's an Everton legend. He deserves to do so. I'll just blame the defenders instead. Igamane has scored 14 goals, got 4 assists. Anthony Gordon, 10 goals, 4 assists. Pausans, 8 goals, 3 assists. I got to say, he has stepped up in the games I've played recently. Big fan of him now. Hutchinson, 4 goals but 9 assists. That is big from him. And apart from that, there aren't anyone who have done extremely well in terms of goals and assists. Vito Greco with 2 assists, Garner 1 goal and 1 assist. And what about our new signing in the summer, De Bast? He has 21 games, 1 goal and 0 assists. But that is it for today's Journeyman Career Mode episode. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and I will talk to you guys next time.